Raima was going for a school trip. So she tells her father that she's going for a school trip from Mumbai and Pune. Now, her father asks, how far is Pune from Mumbai? Now, Raima knows that the distance between Mumbai to Pune is 1,50,000 meters. Or maybe she was a bit confused because there were too many zeros in that. She was a bit confused. Was it 1,50,000 or 15,000 meters? What exactly was it? Well, the problem was the number was too big. And so she was getting confused with the number of zeros. Well, her father understood her confusion. And he said that you don't need to always represent a length in meters. So you see, when we are talking about distances, for example, distance between two cities, it's a very long distance. And representing this distance in meters will result in very, very long numbers, which is very inconvenient. So people came up with another unit. So 1000 meters were added and the resulting unit was named 1 kilometer. So 1 kilometer had 1000 meters in it. So once you have measured 1000 meters, it is called 1 kilometer. So 1000 meters equals to 1 kilometer. So whenever you need to convert meters to kilometers, you need to remember that 1000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. Now, when you try to convert these units, for example, meter is a smaller unit and 1000 of such smaller units together is called 1 kilometer. So kilometer is a much larger unit. So when you try to convert from smaller to larger unit, you may get confused. How do you convert really? Well, there is a very easy trick to remember it. So how to convert from one unit to another? Well, for conversion from a smaller unit to a larger unit, we divide. Now, what do we divide? So, for converting from meter, which is the smaller unit, to kilometer, which is the larger unit, we divide by 1000. Because the conversion from meter to kilometer is 1000, right? 1000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. That's why when you convert from smaller unit to larger unit, that is meter to kilometer, you divide by 1000. Now, for conversion from larger unit to smaller unit, what do? Well, you multiply. So, to convert from larger unit, that is for converting from kilometer to meter, we multiply by 1000. So when we are converting from larger unit to smaller unit, that is kilometer to meter, we multiply by 1000 because the conversion here is 1000, right? 1000 meters is 1 kilometer, and as a result 1000 is the number by which we multiply. So you see, using this trick, we can easily convert larger numbers in meters to kilometers, and again different quantities in kilometers to meters. So let's see. We know that 1000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. Now, in case of Raima, what was the distance from Mumbai to Pune? 1,50,000 meters, isn't it? Now, we need to convert it into kilometers so that we can have smaller manageable numbers. So, we are converting from meter to kilometer, smaller unit to larger unit. So, what do? Well, for smaller unit to larger unit, we divide. And what do we divide with? Well, what is the relationship between meter and kilometer? It's 1000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. So we divide by 1000. So 1,50,000 divided by 1000, and this will give us the length in kilometers or the distance in kilometers. So when we divide 1,50,000 by 1000, we get 150 kilometers. So you see, when we converted into kilometers, we got a much smaller and manageable number. So for larger distances, kilometers is a better unit for representation. And how did we convert? Well, from meters to kilometers, we simply divided by 1000 and we got the number in kilometers. Now, can you tell me 1 kilometer equal to how many meters? Is it 2000? Is it 1000? Is it 100? Or is it 5000? What do you think? Well, it is definitely 1000. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So, how much is 2 kilometers in meters? What do you think? Well, we know that 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer, isn't it? So, what are we talking about? We are talking about 2 kilometers. So, we can say that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters, because right now we want to convert kilometers to meters, isn't it? That's why we represented this number in this form, so that we have kilometer on the left hand side. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Now here we need to convert kilometers to meters, that is larger unit to smaller unit. And when we convert larger unit to smaller unit, what is the trick for that? Well, we multiply. And what do we multiply it with? Well, the conversion, that is, here in this case 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So 1000 is the number which needs to be multiplied. So what do we have? We have 2 kilometers. So 2 kilometers equal to, by the trick we know that we need to multiply. So it is 2 into, what do we multiply with? With the conversion, 1000. Now this is what we get in meters. So for 2 kilometers, using the trick, we know that it's 2 into the conversion. So 2 into 1000. Now what is the real calculation behind it? It's very simple. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So we are talking about 2 kilometers. So it will be 2 into 1000. And that's why 2 kilometers is 2 into 1000 meters. So we know that 2 kilometers equal to 2 into 1000 meters, which is nothing but 2000 meters. So you see, 2 kilometers equal to 2000 meters. So how much is 2 kilometers in meters? It is 2000 meters. Now I'll share with you another story, and this story is about Raima performing an exercise in art and craft class. Now she got some matchsticks to create a piece of art. Now she was also given a scale so that she can measure and she can prepare the piece in the exact length as required by the teacher. Now the scale which she got was a meter scale. Now when she tried to measure the matchstick with the meter scale, it was too big. she simply could not measure the length of the matchstick with the help of the meter scale. Would you be able to do that? Well, even you will not be able to do that because matchstick is too small and the meter scale is too large. So, when measuring very small units, meter itself is a very large unit. So, how do you measure then? How do you measure such small things? Well, now since meter scale was too large for smaller objects, so what was done? Well, the meter scale was divided into 100 equal parts, and one such part was named 1 cm or 1 centimeter. So you see, this one single part was another very small unit. So you see, a meter was broken into 100 small equal parts, and one such part is known as a centimeter. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So you see, 1 meter was broken into 100 equal parts, and one such part was called a centimeter. So 1 meter is 100 centimeter, or you can say that 1 m is equal to 100 cm, because cm is the symbol for centimeters, and m is the symbol for meter. So you see, this is how a meter is converted to centimeters. Now, can you tell me how much is 2 meters in centimeters? Well, we can really calculate. Now, what do we know? We know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Now, you need to convert from meter to centimeter. So, the question is, how much is 2 meters in centimeter? So, what are we converting here? Well, again, we are converting here from a larger unit to a smaller unit. And when you convert a larger unit to a smaller unit, what do we do exactly? Well, we multiply. And we multiply by what? Well, we multiply by this number, the conversion number. So, when we talk about 2 meters, it is 2 into 100. The conversion, 100 centimeters. So, what do we get? Well, we get 200 centimeters. So, how much is 2 meters? It is 200 centimeters. So, we converted using this conversion, that is 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. How much is 300 centimeters in meters? Now, again, we know the conversion, that is 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter, isn't it? And right now, we want to convert from a smaller unit to a larger unit. So, what do? We divide. Now, what do we need to find? We need to find how much is 300 centimeters in meters. So, we divide. So, we can write 300 centimeters as 300 by 100. That's the conversion, right? So, 300 by 100. So, 300 by 100 meters. And how much is that? Well, it is 3 meters. So, you see, 300 centimeters is equal to 3 meters. So, meter is the standard unit to measure length. For larger lengths, such as larger distances, kilometer is used, which can also be written as km. So, km is the unit for kilometer. And for smaller lengths, where even a meter is very large, centimeter is used. And cm is the symbol for centimeter. So, we have meter, kilometer, and centimeter. And these are the units for measuring length. So if you're talking about a standard unit for length, it's meter. When we are covering larger distances, we use kilometer. And when we are covering very small lengths, then we use centimeter.